Hello and welcome to another edition of the Gravestone Pros here in North Country Memorials. We are so glad that you've joined us today. It's going to be a good episode. Come along! Happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was yesterday. I'm actually filming on the day I'm uploading. I don't normally do that. A lot of times stuff is done ahead of time, but I was out of the office all week with family vacation and then Thanksgiving, and my son's birthday is on Thanksgiving this year, so we had a lot of fun. And anyways, I'm back to the office, and I kind of wanted to show you. I got an email from somebody asking, how do I get signatures from customers? So I can just print out my stuff and then mail it to them through the mail. They can sign it, send it back, or send me a text or an email back. That is one way I do it, but I recently started sending stuff via e-signature, and that has been amazing. It makes it so quick. The other day I sent something out for e-signature. Boom, I got it back immediately from the customer. It was just so fast, so easy. I really enjoyed that process, and I've been doing it now for a couple months, and it's fantastic. So I thought I'd go on to my software and just kind of show you the steps that I do. I basically do a print to PDF, and then I send it out for e-signature from there using Adobe. This is what I have. It's got my name, and it just shows we're not responsible for any errors in spelling, dates, designs, or the carving and the layout of the monument after the signed approval. So this is basically the customer's final final approval. When they sign this document, they are done. And so I put them, have their print name, have their sign name, we have the date. I just made this bigger today, this part right here. Basically, I said, from time to time, I have people that call thinking that our final date is going to be included in the price that they already paid. I always make it clear it's on our contract, and it is on this. But I made this portion bigger. Our price does not include any future lettering. It's got my name, my address. They can call or text me at this number. They can text back a rendering if they get it, and they are just doing like a screenshot, or they're getting one that I mailed to them. They can also email it back here. So that is what I have on for that. So now we have a rendering done, ready to be sent to Mr. Christman. Now, the way that I do this is I come up here and I could just print, which pops up now. I want to do a print preview so we can see what it's going to look like. There's what's going to print. And I know that that's correct. Now, I'm going to go and change some stuff because I know some people have issues with stuff showing up blank. So right now I have wireframe. What if I go to black wireframe and then go to print preview? See it change the color here rather than this being red. Now this in here is black. And if I go back to options and I go to filled, now if I go to print preview, now I just lost my stuff that's in here. So you want to check and make sure you're on wireframe or black wireframe. When I'm printing out from a regular, just a paper printer, then I use no scaling. If I was sending this to be cut for the actual stencil, then it's sized to the page. And there's other things here. You kind of got to look through stuff. Make sure that you've got it how you want it. Now, for me, if I was printing this to my actual printer as a piece of paper and mailing it, there's my printer. But I don't want to do it that way. I want to print it to a PDF. So that's what I will select here. Microsoft Print to PDF. Click OK. And now it brings up an option for me. And this is all my files. Obviously, you'll have whatever file you want to save it in. But I'm going to put it in as it's a stones to order. I'm going to put Christman rendering, and then I will click save. So now this has been saved, and I'm going to pull up the file here. So if we go over the stones to order, here we have it, Christman rendering. Now, from here, I have this PDF now made up For me, I pay for Adobe. It's something that I went back and forth on, but it just is the easiest for me and it's worth it. And I just realized recently that I can do this right here, which is to request an e-signature. Doing that is amazing. Now, I'm going to put in the email address that I want to sign it to. So I put the email as, let's just say it's Bob at Christman.com. And we'll say it's Bob Christman that we're sending it to for this. So then I click Prepare Document. Now I come down here and I tell it what I want that to be. That's where I want the e-signature. The next spot, I want the person's name. And then the last spot, I want the date. Okay, now from here, I could go down here, click Review and Send. And here it shows the email. It's coming from me. It's going to Bob Christman. And, it shows a signature request on the Christman rendering. Please review and sign the agreement. I normally will put something like, this is your final approval. Look over all the dates and spelling before signing. I'll normally kind of type that in here. And then I set a reminder, so it will send them an automatic reminder every week until I have it signed. That is how I go ahead and send stuff out now for e-signature. It has been a game changer for me. Guys, thank you for coming along. I hope that was a little bit educational. That is always my goal, and maybe even a little entertaining. This one may be a little lower on the entertainment value, but hopefully it was helpful. I know that sometimes it's confusing and I might have went over stuff too quickly. If you got questions, put a comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, comment down below, what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving? For me, it was probably the fact my wife, who is Canadian, is becoming a U.S. citizen, and she just passed her citizenship test and stuff a couple weeks ago, and so that was the big thing that I felt thankful for this Thanksgiving. But what are you guys thankful for? Tell me down below. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you all. We will see you next time.